Hey, what is up, gamers, and welcome to the Xenoblade 2. We are finally getting around to starting this. We just finished off Xenoblade 1, but, well, like, day 2 ago? I can't remember what day we finished it off. We finished off one of the days, yeah, we kind of want to play 2 before Xenoblade 3 comes out next week. So, one thing I'm going to do, I did say yesterday I was going to do another chapter for what's it called? Fire Emblem. I did actually find out I was wrong. It's not 17 chapters, it's 16. So I'm going to spend all today just recording a bunch of these. So I'm probably going to try and at least aim to get 3 episodes up at least. But I'll try and record more. But anyway, that being said, for those of you who are not aware, this is actually one of my favorite games of all time. Don't get me wrong, I loved 1. Well, parts of it anyway. Some of them were just... Some of the bosses were retarded. Like, towards the end, there was one boss... They're like a 90% physical reduction or something, and it doesn't tell you anything, so you literally just have to figure it out for yourself. I only found out because I looked it up, but it's stupid because it doesn't tell you a lot of things. Like, I'm not even the only person that found that one a pain in the ass. Like, apparently, you look online, everyone found that one battle a pain in the ass. Just the same as me, just didn't know there was a 90% physical reduction. You're just trying to figure out how to do it. Anyway, that being said, I thought it'd be fun to jump into this. It's been a while since I played, so I've completely forgotten all the controls for it, but we're just going to jump straight into it. We'll go with normal. We can always change it later if I need to speed it up. But unlike Xenoblade 1, this isn't so heavily reliant on levels, so should be able to do alright. I mean, regardless, I'm still going to try and push it out as fast as I can, because we've got 3 games to do within pretty much a week, because we're almost finished this week, so I've pretty much only got 1 week to finish 3 games. If anything, like, if any of them have to be delayed, I'd rather it be Klonoa or Fire Emblem, because obviously with 3 coming out, we want to get this one done, so I'm gonna try. But yeah, that being said, I know, the reason I just, like, as I said, don't get me wrong, I liked 1, I liked the characters in 1, give or take Ryan. I fucking hated Ryan. He was so useless, didn't do anything, couldn't tank. There's no one I hate more than Ryan, but I know, this game, unlike 1, I got extremely attached to these characters. Like Rex and all that, so yeah, anyway. We're gonna see how far we can get, how fast we. I think this might be. I don't know. I don't know if this is bigger or definitive edition is bigger. I know 3 is bigger than both of them. I just don't know because one of them was bigger than the other, but I don't remember which one was what. I want to say this one's probably bigger, but I could be wrong. Something tells me it was definitive edition that was slightly bigger. Either way. We're still going to beat it. Might be challenging. I might have to take pauses between episodes just to grind up some stuff, but nonetheless, we're still going to get it done. I'm determined. Even if I have to record like 1,000 episodes today, I will make it happen. Maybe not 1,000 episodes. That's not near impossible. Possible, not impossible. Yeah, one thing... Like, as Xenoblade 1 had some pretty cool cutscenes, but this game has a lot of insane ones. I think that's what, because when it comes to games, like when it comes to cutscenes, even with Fire Emblem, you see me keep trying to look for like those epic things. Like Tales of Arise had some really epic cutscenes of like fighting. This one has a lot of them. For that. So, unlike Xenoblade 1, this one's a little bit of a pain in the ass. There are weapons in this. The weapons are what you level up. But you can get some shitty ass weapons, or you can get some rare weapons that actually do something. Alright, we'll see how we go. Play it as best as we can. As I said, we probably won't go into the DLC. I just more want to get through 1 and 2. And from there we'll yeah, I'm not too worried about the
we really do need to buy ourselves a new
DLC.
probe.
We can always come back and play that
The
later.
ping was off by 150 peds to the east. That's not gonna fly.
And what about the treasure, Rex? Was it in line with your expectations?
It seemed pretty solid. Didn't even have to reinforce it too much. Even with the labor costs, we should be able to turn a decent profit.
Honestly, it takes you 2 days to run the structural analysis. Yet somehow you can gauge the profits in an instant.
Don't go raining on my parade, Gramps. You know, I'm in the salvaging trade for the cash. A little business sense goes a long way. All right? Whoa! I didn't expect that. You've been living in this thing this time.
It's literally double the size of an outfit in there. I have no idea.
No worries, Gramps. I think we know what's for lunch.
It was like combat. I mean, as I said at the start, I've kind of forgotten what the combat is in this. But I do remember it was easy to understand. Anyway, time to earn your lunch. To initiate combat, the first thing Rex needs to do is draw his weapon. To draw his weapon, simply press A while targeting the enemy. Display the target, press R. You can tell which enemy you're targeting by the target marker displayed above his head. Incidentally, you can also sheath your weapon if you'd rather not continue a fight. It's as simple as holding down R and pressing B. If you approach the targeted enemy with your weapon drawn, you'll execute attacks automatically. Go on. Got all that? It's time to draw your weapon.
Okay, time to take you down.
Auto attacks are delivered in sets of 3. The attack power increases with... This is what you see. So you can see on the right hand side. This is why I think it was just more simple as a battle in here. One was just... I mean, I'm kind of dreading 3, I'm not going to lie, because I feel like 3 is going to have a pain in the ass system. Anyway, take a look at the icon in the lower right of the screen. When one of these activates, it means an art is ready. Arts are special techniques, distinct from auto attacks. The icons are laid out like a controller button, so just press the corresponding button to use them. After using an art, you'll have to wait until the recharge gauge surrounding the icon is refilled before you can use it again. The recharge gauge will fill as you auto attack enemies. Try pressing X now to let rip with Rex's anchor shot skill.
Anchor shot! Ha!
The enemy just dropped something. This is an item called an HP potion. Maneuver Rex to the HP to pick it up. Some arts like anchor shot will always cause the enemy to drop an HP item. But you use your arts immediately to deal serious damage or save them for when you need bonus like that HP bonus. A boost. I'm bad in my own word. Boost. Consider your art tactic carefully. Yeah, I will say, there's later on you unlock a character that has that is really good at tanking. She's gonna put Ryan to shame.
An entire horizon of white, a sea of clouds, and at its heart, the world tree, piercing the heavens. This is the world we call home. Alrest. Story goes that when the world was young, everyone in Alrest lived on the tree, together with our divine father, the architect. According to the tales, it was a bountiful land, and the people there held the power to command even the heavens themselves. They called that paradise Elysium. But then, one day, we were cast out. Nobody knows why. Perhaps we angered our creator, or perhaps it was something else entirely. All we know is we were forced to leave Elysium to live here in Alrest, where it turns out life was pretty hard. But when it seemed like we would surely die out, the architect took pity on us, sending his servants, the Titans, to save us. The few of us who survived settled on the Titans. And we've lived in harmony with them ever since. But now, those Titans are beginning to die out.
You know, I actually had crab. Apparently it's really good.
The brazier does my weary old bones much good.
You want me to move it, Gramps?
No, that's quite all right. Leave it right there.
Righto.
Or Titan.
Not another one. Been happening a lot lately.
More so than before.
I wonder if anyone was living there.
Probably.
It seems not. And if there had been, they would have all left by now.
Makes sense.
There probably was people living on it. Whether they were still there,
Hey,
probably not,
Gramps.
as they said, but...
Do you think Fonset Village will be gone too one day?
It would not be today or tomorrow, but one day, yes, it will fall.
And you too?
That's how it goes with us Titans. There's no way around it.
Eventually, there'll be nowhere left to live.
Sadly.
So, you Titans were born up there. Is that right?
So they say, for what it's worth. Mind you, I was born here.
How could it be
on
cool
Alrest.
having
As
time
for
like
my
this in Maine?
ancestors, who could say where they were
Sure,
born?
there would be a lot of
Can it really exist?
destruction somewhere,
This
but
Elysium
it'd be fun
And the Creator.
having them
said to
around to
live
live
there.
on. Or live
A
with.
land of plenty atop the world tree. If such a place did exist,
If I remember correctly,
perhaps we could all
I
live in peace
think
with no need
this
for
is in an
fighting.
alternate universe. It's not in the same universe as
Sure would be
Shulkin
great
and Fiora.
for everyone. Even
Oh, it's
folks
like a
in
parallel
Fonset.
universe or a parallel universe. It's something that's
If the
opposite
Divine
theirs.
Architect can see us now.
I can't. It's been a
I
while
wonder
since
what
I've
he
last played
thinks.
this. I can't remember what it was, but I just vaguely remember that it was one or the other. That being said, we'll get as much as we can. Try and see if we can get up to it. Eventually, she'll tell us. So something tells me it's not till the very end that you find out.
All right, back to making money. I think this haul should be enough for today. Oi, Gramps! Care for a little swim to the Argentum Trade Guild?
You're planning on selling it now? It's getting toward my bedtime.
Don't play the lazy old man with me. There's plenty of sunshine left.
Kids these days. No respect, I
It
swear.
does make you wonder how Rex, because Rex clearly doesn't have parents, makes you wonder how he started living on Gramps. I mean, somehow he did. You gotta start somewhere. Oh my god, for some reason. Hey. Look at the big boy. Big Floydy boy.
Why,
if it isn't Rex. How's business?
Going all right, else I wouldn't be here.
Fair point. So, which one am I unloading?
We can leave that until I'm done negotiating. Shouldn't be too long.
Well, morning is 15 gold per half day.
I'll have your gold after I sell the stuff. All right? Later.
Hey, hold on! You know I can't do credit! Does it every time, too.
If it does it every time, you think you would learn by now.
No wallet, I'm afraid.
Figures.
Maybe you hide a wallet. I love how he just looks at him like he's gonna do something. Definitely will not do anything.
Awesome. This thing's huge, and it's not even a Titan ship.
Alrighty. Looks like our adventure's about to really get going, and you can count on me to offer timely explanations of any new game features you encounter. When you close the tutorial screen, you'll see golden return port pop up the screen. This is letting you know you've found the landmark. When you discover the landmark, you can return to it instantly by time traveling, skip traveling, whatever you want to call it. If you're defeated in battle, you'll return to the latest landmark you visited. Alrest has a great variety of landmarks, so discover as many as you can to help you on your adventure. And just in case you ever find yourself struggling with the basic controls, use those. Go on. Alright. It doesn't have the dot line like one does, but it does have at least the mark up the top. Let me tell you a few things you might find useful. First up, I'll explain the regular views. See what the arrow is pointing to right now? That is the compass. The mark on the compass indicates the direction that Rex should be heading in. The digits above the mark on the compass show the distance. If Rex's destination is higher than your current position, then you'll see a little arrow above the marker. Conversely, if it's at a lower altitude than Rex's current position, then you'll see an arrow displayed below the marker. Next up, let's take a look at the environmental information that arrow mark is pointing to right now. This will key you into info about your immediate surroundings, like the weather, time of day, and so on. Next up is the mini map. Yellow marker in the middle shows Rex's current location. Switch between the full screen and mini map. Confident adventurers might prefer to make their way through Alrest without using the minimap. Lastly, you have the current objective. As you might expect, this tells you exactly what Rex is supposed to be doing. Or ZR, whatever it is. Right now, it's telling you to go pay a visit to Melolo, the central exchange, so try doing that. We also have these guys too. Remember the stars. Stars mean something, but I can't remember what it means. I don't want to stall too much, so I probably won't talk to the randoms. I'll probably do them between
What? That's
point A and
it?
point B.
It's life, Mayor. There's still more than I give to non-friend. If you bring military supplies, then you get good price. Ceasefire between Mor Ardain and Uriah not keep for too much longer, methinks. So weaponry is hot item. Well, what friend think? I'll make it worth your while.
I told you before. I stay away from that sort of thing.
Oh, it's shame. Reg's good salvager. Could be good way to earn pretty penny. Waste of talent, if you ask me. Anywho, where were we?
I'll take your offer. 200 now, and you know what to do with the rest.
Okie doodles. Sending monies to Coroner Fonset village, is right?
Yeah.
Is beautiful thing. Sending money home at such young age. I touched. Wish my own dum-dum little pond did same.
It's 'cause Gramps doesn't charge rent. Hey! All right, I'm counting on you.
Roger, pleasure doing
He
business.
loves his own joke. I mean, I've done that occasionally. Got 200G. What am I doing? I'm so turned around where I was well turned around.
Hello, Rex. Papunin. Been a while.
Rex looking high spirits? No, how say, yes, peppy.
Been worse? So, you got something for me? New job, maybe?
Something like that. By the way, Rex come from Fonset village in Leftherian archipelago, yes?
Yeah, that's right. Why'd you ask?
You should go straight to boardroom of chairman.
Wait, what's going on?
Chairman Banner asked for Rex by name.
The chairman? For me?
Alrighty, so I'm going to run up there. Give me a few seconds. I'm going to quickly just check these shops, see if there's anything there. I also want to check with the stars above these guys, because I remember there was something with them, but I don't remember what. So I'll be back in a few seconds when I get close to going up to the chairman. Okay. I swear they did something, but I guess they just want to talk and not shut up. So we're just gonna ignore them. Some of them are shops, but others are just there to talk to you, I guess. I swear they used to give you quests. Maybe that's a different
Pleased to
icon
make your
I'm thinking of.
acquaintance.
Me hear from purporting that friend is salvager of some renown. That being case, I have dincy-wincy thing to ask of Rex.
A request straight from the chairman.
Reward is 100,000 gold.
100,000?
Friend here, right? Actually, that just the advance. Another 100,000 provided upon completing job.
200,000 gold in total? I must be dreaming. I'll do it. I hereby swear to use
Nice,
every
Strikers.
skill I
That actually got
possess
two
to
new
ensure
characters
this
added
job
to
is
it.
successful.
Daisy and
I
Shaggy,
promise I
I
won't let you
believe.
down.
Kinda
You
gave up on that game.
agree without even hearing
I'll go back to it
details
eventually.
of job?
Oh, right. What kind of job is it?
You really have skills for this?
Of course, I'll be fine.
If you say. Here, crew will explain the task. Bring them in.
Sir?
Well, it's been a while since I've seen him. He's my favorite character in this series. He's just badass. I love him.
Drivers.
He's who the
blades.
DLC's
Whoa, they look so
about.
cool.
So, there's something that we want to haul up. There were some current shifts. It showed up in an uncharted area. But it's a long way down.
Nice. I like a good challenge.
Banner offered to assemble team of veterans for this job. But this crew very picky. They want small, elite team and only from Letheria. That when Banner have stroke of genius. Should hire Rex.
Ha ha! You made the right choice.
A child salvager. Jen, don't tell me we're gonna have to hire some babysitters for this outing too.
What the hell? You look as much like a kid as I do, lady.
At least I wouldn't wet myself for the promise of a measly £100.
What are you trying to say?
Rex, was it? I implore you to excuse my lady's discourtesy.
Dromark, what have I told you about speaking for me? Shut
Drop
your...
it, Nia. Though I do see your point. In any case, it should be easy enough to make sure.
What? Ah! What are you playing at?
Well, well, well.
Malos, what good is it beating up a kid?
You said it yourself, didn't you? What if the kid's not up to it?
I said nothing of the sort.
You did think it, though, right? And anyway, now we know. You'll do right enough. though you don't look like a driver. Where'd you learn those arts?
Gramps showed me a thing or two, even when I was little. That was his idea of playtime.
Well, you've got some skill, I'll give you that. Guts, too. Kid, you better work hard.
Jin's badass. I mean, so is Melos. I swear Nia is in 3. There's someone, like, according to this, she's not in it, but there is someone in a mask that looks exactly like Nia, and there's another one that looks exactly like Melia.
Here is advance. Use to buy what gear you need, then go to dock on starboard. Banner has arranged excellent vessel for you there.
You got it.
Really makes me wonder. I mean, we're not going to find out until we actually play 3, but I beg to differ that it's not them. Right then, there are plenty of preparations to make. But first off, I should probably check in with Gramps. If I just took off on some random ship without telling him, I'm sure he'd give me hell later when I come back. I better head down the stairs and back to the port. Got a lot? Yeah, I'm not going to worry about talking to you now. I realize it's just no use. It just really isn't. They don't... Yeah, what the fuck? Fox isn't doing it. I can't even click on it. Wanted to see if I could do anything with it. But yeah, it doesn't look it.
And that about covers it. All right, I'll see you later. Should be back in a day or two. Take it easy, Gramps.
That does not about cover it in the slightest. Why would you take a job you know nothing about? You don't even know who your employer is.
This came straight from the chairman, remember? What more do you need? Anyway, I'm off. You can take a nap while you wait.
Hey, come back here, will you? Rex!
This is a restless kid that you're just never going to get to sit down. Now that I've got Gramps' permission, I mean, I wouldn't call it that, but okay. And just about, I'd better start making preparations for the mission. 100 grand to spend, that sure is an exciting prospect. I could buy a whole new cutting-edge salvage suit, but no, I can't splurge this all at once. The folks back home need this money more than I do. I'll hold off on making any big purchases, but just head to the Shanini's accessories. Always best to be prepared for anything that might end up fighting Russ. Yep. I have no idea. I got my last salvage. The big job is done. Yeah. You acquired a quest. There are 2 types of quests, regular quests and ones that are part of the main story. You'll need to complete main story quests to advance the main story. The direction of the next location is shown on the compass as a pink exclamation mark. A word of warning here, the pink icon will not appear on the compass at the top of the screen unless you set up the quest as active. Feel free to ignore this feature if you're a seasoned veteran, but rookie adventurers would do well to remember. Blue exclamation mark gets the next location. Alrest is full of people who could use a little help. You'll be able to spot these pretty easily since they'll have a blue exclamation mark above that. That's what it is. If you speak to them, they'll usually open up to you about their problems and request some kind of help. I'm sure if you manage to solve their problems, they'll give you some kind of reward in your trouble. Alright, so I'm going to do all this. I'm just going to, because this might take a little bit, so I'm going to cut all this out. I'm going to come back when we're ready to go on the mission. I'll be back in a few seconds. That'll slowly coming back. I didn't realise I was at the checkpoint. But we're where we need to be. There was a lot of tutorials.
What are you, 12? Wait, maybe you are 12.
What's my age got to do with anything? I can tell an awesome feat of engineering when I see one.
You don't close your mouth soon, you're going to swallow a fly.
What's her problem? We're nearly the same age. Also, you might want to watch where you stand. Otherwise, when we cast off, that rope will take your leg off.
Huh?
Gotcha.
What, you little...
Now look whose mouth's hanging open.
Like a married couple, literally.
Rex, we're heading out. There's no one seeing you off, right? You got night watch. Till then, rest up inside.
Aye, aye. Later.
Trying to get some quests out of the way. Before you head off on the big job, I'd like to explain a little something. Adams, you may have already made of use. My brain is just malfunctioning. There are businesses called item trade shops that specialize in taking treasure off your hands. If you sell off items as a whole set, you'll earn a bunch more money than if you should. So when you find a precious treasures, precious? No, it's precious treasure. Don't just sell them off cheap. A regular shop. See if you can put together a set of trading shops. Before we end, we're not ending. I don't know. I said end. Give me a few seconds. I'm just going to quickly finish off. I was doing some tutorials and I picked up 3 quests. I'm just doing these 3 quests because they're pretty quick and I can knock them out. So we should have a bit more experience. So we should be able to clear this out a little bit easier. So I'll be back in literally like 2 seconds. Okay, so I did the 3 quests that I had. Unfortunately, I'm not going to actually get up levels until I go back to an inn. I know I could go up to an inn, but I'm just going to get this mission going. But I did get some more upgrades, so we've got that going for us. We should at least be able to just breeze through this now pretty easily. Anyway, never thought I'd see the day you'd be riding the Maelstrom, Rex. I suppose it just goes to show how far you've come as a salvager, but I'm proud of you. Now, are you all set? We're setting sail soon. Yeah, we're all good. Good here. We're heading into uncharted territory for this job, you know. I'm getting goose pimples just thinking about it. Yeah, so I want to do these side quests just to get some more to help. Like, we got some resources that could help us out, and just so on and so on. I thought it was just important just to get those quickly done because they're pretty straightforward and easy missions. So they took a little bit to do though. CSEV Maelstrom. Should be reaching the uncharted zone tomorrow, but there's plenty of time to rest until then. I guess I could go talk with the clients. I still don't know as much about them as I'd like to. Besides, it's not every day you get to talk to real drivers. Oh, and once I'm done with them, I'd better go see... I accidentally clicked past that. Anyway, I meant to be on lookout duty tonight. He won't be very pleased if I never show up. I'm gonna go and talk to everyone. You seem awfully quiet. Did you get seasick or something? Of course I'm not seasick. I just not used to ship with this many salvages on, that's all. Well, if it's wearing you out now, you'd be a wreck by the time we reach reach our destination. I can handle myself, all right. Gee, not the most friendly of things. Master Rex, are you prepared to begin the salvaging? Let us all work well together to make this mission a success. Wouldn't have it any other way. Someone's up. I think there's any chests around as well. I don't think I can go into any of these. No, I cannot. I love gin. Hi there. You're from Leftheria, are you? Sure am. I was raised in Fonset Village. The village is right by the cloud sea, so I grew up swimming in the clouds. That's why salvaging work comes naturally to me. I'm pretty confident in my skill, despite how I may look. Very good. Oh, Lil. Yeah, but Jin is. I think he's the reason I love this game so much. Is I just love Jin's design. Can I go up here? Anything up here I can steal? Probably not. Nah. I want to see if there's like a chest or something. Because you can find chests that actually have loot. But anyway, what do you want, kid? I'm called Rex, actually. Pleased to be working with you. So I'm guessing you're not going to fill me in on what exactly it is we're looking for out there. That's the idea. Need to know basis. Why? Are you curious? Well, sure I am, but I'll do the work I'm paid for, whether you tell me or not. That's what I like to hear, kid. I just hope your skills are more advanced than your age. My name's still Rex, not Kid. Malos for you. Evading Malos's attack when you're not even a driver. That's impressive, boy. I look forward to seeing how you handle the work ahead. Is that a compliment? Thanks, I think. And now we have to go all the way up. I jumped up before. I could have just ran up this way. It's fine. We're making our own pathways. There we go. You finally arrived, have you? Well, are you here to keep watch, or aren't you? Still daytime. At last, I can get a breather. I think I've earned myself a drink or two. It's not looking too good out there. I'd steel yourself for the worst. If something's up, give me a shout. Don't worry, I won't be drinking myself into a stupor or anything. Stupor, I have no idea what that word is. Ship chilling.
That's the black ship from the harbour. Is it following us?
It's way too cold up here.
You?
I'll have you know I've got a name. It's Nia. They've started boozing below decks. You should join them.
Why aren't you there?
It's not that I hate it. I just really don't need a headache right now.
Huh. Good thing you're not a salvager then.
What's that?
Swim like a fish and drink like one too. That's the salvager's code.
Sounds
First,
terrible.
I was trying to
I
convince
don't
me to
think I'll be
drink when
changing
I'm like
ideas.
15 or something.
Probably for the best.
I don't know,
Anyway,
that
I bet
age.
you drivers earn a hell of a lot more than salvagers do.
So, kid.
My name's Rex.
Okay, Rex. Why did you start salvaging in the first place?
That there.
The world tree.
That'd be
I
a
don't
pretty
get it.
sick sight to see.
You know, you find all sorts of things digging through salvage. Some of it trash. Some of it treasure. But all of it from people long gone. Have you noticed how there's fewer titans each day? I saw one go under just the other day. It was a pretty big one. There must have been loads of animals still living on it. Living space is running out. Day by day. And sooner or later, we'll be the ones sinking down into the cloud sea. But up there, Elysium is waiting for us.
Seriously, kid? Elysium? Don't tell me you believe that gaff. So that's, why you're a salvager? It's just a lie for children. And that there is just an overgrown shrub.
If there's a way to get up there, maybe it's hidden below the clouds. Is it really that crazy?
Seriously, though?
There'd be no need to fight over dwindling land and resources. No need to worry about our homes sinking away. Everyone could have peace and security. I mean, a dream like that, isn't that worth believing in?
Nobody can tell you what to believe, but... Everyone, huh?
What?
I always thought people were pretty selfish by nature, but you...
Huh.
Do you have parents?
No. When I asked Gramps, he told me they died when I was just a kid.
Gramps? Oh, the same one who taught you to use arts.
Yeah. He basically raised me himself. He's not like us, though.
Not like... I'm not sure I catch your drift. But this Gramps of yours sounds alright.
Huh.
And you're alright too, kid.
They're calling us kid. She's literally
Not
the
that
same
different from
age.
me.
Probably not. I think she's a... Anyway, the show is about to start.
We're in position. All personnel report to stations. Salvage team, suit up and proceed to hatch.
I can't jump it. They put an extra rail there.
Your target is located inside a shipwreck 450 pairs straight down. Searching the wreck while submerged is too high risk for our tests, so we'll be using flotation devices and cranes to lift the hull first. Next, you'll split into teams and explore the interior. Once the target is found, retrieval can commence. If that's clear, let's begin with attaching the
Kind
floats.
of weird face. I don't know what it is.
We're paying you lowlives a lot, so don't screw it up.
You smug so-and-so.
I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know if it's graphics or what. It just looks really weird.
And submerge.
We know it's clouds, but literally underneath is literally water.
Is that it?
It is big as fuck.
It looks pretty ancient.
I would not trust that. If I was underwater salvaging that, I don't think there's like some creature just chilling on there
I've
somewhere.
never seen one that shape before. Which country made this?
It would be cool under there though. So there is definitely some creature chilling there, for sure. I don't hate the ocean, I hate the fact that it's so deep that if you were to go swimming there, you just would not be able to see what is underneath your feet, let alone what's in front of you. I don't even remember the last time I've actually been to the beach, I just don't trust the water. I just don't. Pretty badass ship though.
Whoa, that's massive.
The appearance matches our reports, but it's what's inside that matters.
Object is secure. Proceed to second phase.
Excellent work. You're not half bad, you know that.
I do this for a living, remember?
All teams, proceed inside when ready.
Right then,
Well,
let's get moving.
now. I love him. Look how badass he looks.
You with us.
Me?
You're gonna drag the kid along. Seriously?
Guess he thinks you need all the help you can get.
Oh, yeah.
Mellows.
Well, don't just stand there. You've got your orders, haven't you?
That's where she gets jealous. She like wants to be the only one they want with them. Nah, don't think so. Ancient ship. Goodbye, Nia. I have to have Jin on my team. You now acquire new comrades to accompany you on your adventure. You can adjust the setup. usual. No matter how many friends you make, you will never be able to take more than 3. Your character number 1 in charge order will be the character you control. No 2 characters fight in exactly the same way. You should experience with a few to find who fits. Now, I pretty much already know who I want for my playstyle, but I'm just gonna go with how I ran the last one. Oh, you guys never saw it, but I had my team that worked really well for me. As I said, the DLC is pretty much the story on Jin, which is the guy with the mask. Why am I tanking up? I mean, we're almost level 4. We've got some experience. Oh, don't worry. Malos is now tanking up. Where's my health going? Oh, it's over there. Hang on, I just want to get the health. There we go, I think we're level 4 now. We've got some experience.
Amazing! So that's how drivers and blades fight? So ruthless. It's like they're monsters themselves.
The guy would just walked ways up. He looked at us.
Nice. I'm sure glad these drivers are on our side. You too, Dromark.
No need to get hysterical. It was a walk in the park.
Yeah, but still.
Bitch, you didn't even fight.
That's enough yapping, you pair of brats. Let's move!
Oh, my shoulder just cracked.
Talk about self-important.
Yeah, Melis has no
To
chill.
respect my elders.
Most bossiest fucker there is. Then there's just Jin who's just chilling. Never trust the sus Nopons.
They make short work of monster. These no ordinary fighters. Big job in Moradane going well too. There's much money to be made from these people.
Overgrown Nopon cannot be trusted. A little sus. I'm going in. It's time to let you in on a handy battle tactic, how to lure enemies. You target an enemy in a distance without drawing your weapon, press down to lure the enemy towards you. It's useful to take out a herd of enemies one by one, or for when you prefer to battle an opponent. I try luring. Hey.
And hit!
There we go.
Okay, time
We'll just do this. We can pretty much, from what I remember, I can pretty much avoid most of these creatures in here. What do I do? Well, I just take them just for the experience, because you get a fair bit of experience from them.
Let's go.
You're really strong.
I don't know, we'll see.
It's actually a bit scary.
Not such a bad place.
Wait. No, that's the same way. There's a chest here.
Let's show him a
I
thing
want
or
it.
3.
My weapon is ready.
Looks like one of these floors I feel like full too. I don't know why. I have half their health. Oh, God, I do. I have half their
Treasure acquired.
Ah. The chest was pretty shit, I'm not gonna lie. I can already say, just with the small thing of me playing, my units tank up so much better than Ryan has ever tanked up in his life. I'm going this way, 'cause I'm pretty sure there's a chest over here.
Don't mind me.
That's level 5. Give it that. Been a lot of guys on the way running down here. But yeah, like, as you can see, like, they're... Not once have I drawn aggro. You also got a new ability, too.
Double spinning edge.
We're done here. Let's go.
You're really strong. It's actually a bit scary.
Kill it. It's a big boy.
Die.
I'm gonna bring it out. Can I bring it out? Probably not. Oh, they can just tuck him to the wall. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, Jin just doesn't take any damage. How's it leveling up?
Skyward
We gained about 100 health.
Double spinning
Isn't too bad. Get a big heal. Okay, I believe there was a chest this way, if I'm not mistaken. There is.
You're all mine.
Friendship ring. We can take it.
Oh.
Alright, we need this. Ether cylinder. Now we should put it in over here if I remember correctly. I gotta get my bearings for this again. As I said, it's been a few years since I last played this. I 100%ed it. Maxed out everything. But I had no life with this game. I think I have like 1,000 hours or something in it. Something ridiculous. I played just way too much of this. Anyway, in we go. And it's Big Frog Boy. Oh, didn't mean to open that. Let me out. There we go. Big ass shark boy.
Not planning on letting us past, huh? Sounds like a challenge.
I'm ready. Hey, who's it?
Okay, time to take you
I
down.
just lost half my health. Luckily we're level 5.
Yeah. Come on, focus.
Right side is we're not tanking, which means I don't have to worry about getting my health entirely annihilated.
Ultra slap.
What the hell, too far away from me? Excuse me?
For sure.
Oh. Yeah, see that glow effect around the enemy? That indicates the enemy is in a rage state. Certain enemies have a tendency to become enraged when their HP dips below a certain level. Enemy stats will increase when enraged, so be careful, they may be tougher than you expect. I mean, I'm the one tanking, so I don't care.
Everyone's getting psyched. Empty moment.
They've all got heals, they can heals up as well.
Focus.
Big damage. Oh, wait, I'm almost dead. He just body slammed everyone. There we go.
Much stronger.
Easy peasy.
Jin, check this out. There it is. Adam's crest.
Adam's crest. What does that mean?
You. Open this door.
Me?
Hey, please.
This door will only open to one of you people.
One of me? What are you talking about?
Hurry up and do it! We're not paying you to ask dumb questions.
What the hell? You can't treat hired hands like that.
Yeah, I want to be a dick, man. I'd be like, no, fuck you. I'm not opening it.
Now, how do we open this thing?
What are they gonna do? I mean, they can find someone else, but who else is willing to do? Oh my god, my battery's dying. Who else is willing to do this? Okay, I might charge right here.
So that was a release toggle.
Just as I thought.
Wait. There. Open that door too.
Could just say please. So it's an option. Pete doesn't want to. He's like, nah, do it. Little shit.
Let's move.
He's badass though. They both are pretty badass.
What is that thing?
And there's this version of the Monado.
It's a girl.
So she's the other one that the DLC is directed to. So it's kind of, well, kind of, and Jin. Things become more clear a little bit later.
Look. Yes, no mistaking it. That's the Aegis.
The Aegis.
Hey, Brett! Don't even think about touching that!
Huh?
Don't touch it. I'm going to touch it. And that's the end of the game. GG.
But why?
Just ran his sword straight
Don't
through
take
him.
it personally. It's an act of mercy. At least you won't be alive to see what's coming.
And just like that, he snapped the sword.
What a waste of time.
Jin! Why did you kill him? Why? What did Rex ever do to you? Jin!
Let's ship out the Aegis. Nia, call the Monoceros.
Rhinoceros. Aim and a half. Look at him just walk away all badass. As much as a prick, I love him. He's definitely my favorite character. Or at least one of them anyway. I have a few favorite characters in here. I don't know. As I said at the start, like, I like the characters in 1, but I don't know, there's something about 2's characters I just got so attached to more than I did with 1's. Though it is weird not playing with Shulk in that anymore, because I played it for so long, I'm just so used to Shulk. Literally in the middle of arse nowhere. We're just gonna run up to the hill. There's not really much we can run anywhere. There's barriers all around here, you can't even run very far.
Excuse me?
It's such a mournful sound.
Huh?
It hasn't stopped. Not in all these years.
Hasn't stopped? You mean that bell sound? Is the Praetorium somewhere nearby? Where are we?
This is Elysium. The land where long ago, mankind lived in harmony with their creator. It's where we were born.
Get out! Really?
Imagine living in a place like this. It looks pretty sick.
Is that a core crystal?
Most of you know who
You're,
Mithra is. Mithra was in...
Blade?
She was the one that got
My
added to
name
Smash
is
Bros.
Pyra.
What? Oh, right. Mine is...
Aaron,
I know you.
I don't know if Rex is. I
You're
know
Rex,
Mithra and
right?
Pyra are both Smash Bros.
How did you know my name?
Just now, when we came into contact.
Just now? Sorry. I can't seem to remember how I got here.
You were killed.
Thanks.
Stabbed through the heart by Jin.
Jin? Through the...
Didn't even second thought. He just ran his sword through him.
I remember now. That bastard stabbed me! Oh, man! This is bad. Everyone in the guild is in danger. No, wait. I can't do anything if I'm dead. Titan's fucked. If I wasn't dead, I'd kick that guy's ass.
Tried running like he's gonna go somewhere.
Rex, I have a request. Can you take me to Elysium?
Elysium? But isn't that here?
This world is merely a memory. An ancient, half-forgotten memory of what once was. The real Elysium lies in your world. Atop the world tree that rises from the heart of Alrest.
Memory? So it's like an illusion. But there's no way. I'm dead, remember? How can I help if I'm not breathing?
I will give you half of my life force. That way, you can be revived. As my driver. As the driver of the Aegis.
The driver? Of the Aegis?
The Aegis,
what the...
pretty much just
What
this
will you
world's
do,
Monado.
Rex?
Is this place really your home?
It is.
And it really exists?
Rex, I know what you're thinking, and you are correct. By coming to this place, you can save the world. Save it from the slow demise that is its fate.
We wouldn't have to live in fear. Then there's only one choice. I'm in. Let's go to Elysium. I'll
He's
take
so
you there
little.
myself.
Unless he's just freakishly tall.
Thank you, Rex. Now place your hand on my chest.
What?
Got big badonkadonks,
sure?
by the way. Just ask him to just fill her up. Just being brought back by the dead like that. Like knowing you're dead and just magically waking up. Right, you just broke the sword that came back to life. Now shit's about to go down. Look at him. It's like there's a thing. There was a video going around with some guys dancing with a coffin. It kind of reminds me of that, just the way he's carrying it.
Like what?
The price for their lives has already been paid in full. Now that we have finally obtained the Aegis, the fewer living souls know about it, the better.
I can't do that. These people haven't done anything wrong.
I don't understand you. Now. Have you forgotten why you came here to begin with? Nia.
No, but...
Oh, for the love of... Fine, I'll handle it myself. What the?
He just tosses it. Now shit's going down.
can't be!
It's kind of low to stab a man in the back. You bloody psychopath! Pyra!
Here!
Cover me!
Got it.
Jin, leave him to me. Sorry, kid. I can't let the likes of you just claim her power for
Hey,
yourself.
one thing Xenoblade does really well is
This
the
is
cut,
as far as
like
it
the
goes.
cut scenes between like the fighting.
Yeah! Aegis! Over here! Just leave it out!
Give it a rest, Malos. Can't you see he's just a child?
A child? Don't make me laugh. This kid has made himself the Aegis' driver!
The Aegis' driver. Rex is...
Yeah! Ah! You're done!
Yeah, badass it is.
Thanks, Pyra.
You're welcome. Now, don't let up!
Yeah! Ha! Ha!
Like considering they literally just met, they got pretty well synergy
Everybody,
fighting
go
together.
now! Quick! Yeah! Mallow, here!
I don't think so.
Hey, you bully, over here!
Burning sword!
You rat. How can a nobody like you? Ah, but with those eyes, I guess I should have been more wary from the start.
What do you mean?
Like I tell you.
They fight pretty well together. Yeah, that ship's bolted. Righty. That'll we go. Yeah, first blade.
Time to take you down.
Rex has been brought back from death's door as the driver of the Aegis. You might need a quick premiere on how the driver fight. Now, the first thing you need to know about the Infinity, see that bond of light connecting Rex and Pyra? This represents the affinity that exists between them. When Infinity glows golden, it's a sign that the minds of the blade and the driver are in harmony. Movement speed will go up and recharge arts will speed up. You can strengthen Affinity by battle by staying physically close to your blade and hitting home with as many attacks as possible. On the other hand, if there's too much distance, Affinity is weakened, which will weaken the driver in turn. Keep Rex Affinity with Pyra in mind when fighting Mallows. Come to me! If I go too far away from him, I'm just not going to be able to do anything. Just do no damage.
Why not?
Just now, Pyra activated a special effect that boosts your accuracy. This type of in-battle assistance is called a blade art. Blade arts are one of the tools in the blade's arsenal. The blade will use them automatically during battle to support their driver. The better the trust between driver and blade, the more support drivers. Hey, collect 2 cars. As for trust, that's a topic for later. We can go into details when you're gained a bit more experience as a driver. Right now, you should probably focus on defeating Mallows.
Let's keep this up and we'll win for sure.
We're just playing auto attack until our abilities load pretty much.
Anchor shot!
Oh no, you don't!
Much obliged.
Money going there.
Why
Let this
not?
heal come back.
Oh no, you don't!
Ha!
Let's
Double
go.
spinning edge.
Tutorial. See the gauge that just filled up. The icon for your special. Specials are among the most powerful attacks in the driver's arsenal and outclasses ordinary arts. Specials are charged up by attacking arts. You can charge specials with 3 levels of power. If you use an art at the precise moment that an auto attack hits home, you'll charge up special more than usual. When you do this, you'll see a successful indicator. Also, when you use specials, you'll need to execute button. I'm just reading too fast at this point. I'm just fucking up all the text. It is what it is. Anyway, follow the prompts on screen and hit the buttons at the just right time to multiply the damage dealt. Attacking the enemy with specials may even give you a chance to perform a blade combo, but I'll tell you more about that another time.
Okay,
Let's just use it.
now. Oh, no, you don't.
Right now, let's talk blade combos. After you assault an enemy with a special, you'll see a gauge at the top of your screen indicating the window of opportunity, which you can use a blade combo. The possible routes for the blade combo will also be displayed on screen. If you can hit the enemy with another high-staged special before the gauge runs out, you'll deal more damage.
Why not?
Oh my god, there's just so much text. Oh my lord, I forgot about this. Enemies just being hit with a special. I'll bump up your special level for you just this once, so try to catch them with the blade combo.
Okay, here we go. Prominence, revolt.
Bang.
Sword strike!
You don't stand a chance against us now.
We'll beat
You're
them
better
with the
than
power
I
of
thought.
friendship.
Do
Anchor
it.
shot. Ha!
You know, oh, I got blown away.
Ha!
Like that.
I can do better.
Can I stop being knocked down? Oh lord.
Oh no, you
Get out.
don't.
Thanks for that.
Sword strike!
Go for it.
Flame Nova.
Super spiral!
Why not?
Summit!
Man, we're getting him down slowly.
Double spinning.
We'll probably end up this battle. This video is probably going to be about now, but it's an opening battle. It's fine.
Thanks for that.
What would you have me do?
Ha!
Sword strike!
Why not?
Dude.
Sword bash.
I mean, we're slowly getting him down.
Summit! Hammer!
Oh no, you don't.
All I can really doing this is just wait for my abilities to come up. Wake up! Get your ass up, will ya?
Double spinning X.
Sword
Okay,
strike!
here we go.
Hit it. No.
Let's do this.
Can we finish him off with
Oh
this?
no, you don't.
Yeah.
There we
Stronger than
can.
before.
There we go. We'll probably end up cutting through most bosses because they might take a little bit, but just for this one, just wait here. This is one of the
You're
cutscenes
good,
that I
kid.
love.
It's no simple feat to control the Aegis like that. However, don't get cocky, you little shit.
Understood.
I got a little shit, right?
What? Get out of the way, Nia! Have you gone mad?
You're the one who's off your net, wheeling on a child.
Nia, I don't think you quite comprehend your position.
I get it, but
You're starting to piss me off!
You're doing a Beyblade.
You're pretty sharp for someone who's only just woken up.
But this is not going on. Jin's just in his own world. Jin's just fucked off somewhere.
To 500 years ago. What's the deal with that appearance? I'm guessing your goal is Elysium.
That is our dream.
Then I have no choice but to stop you.
There's Jen, chilling in the ship.
Pyra, watch out! Pyra! You're right.
I mean, the music is kind of going hard.
Stop this!
Nia!
Just dives off the ship.
You're a tough one, kid. But there's only one way this can end.
Oh, shit.
What's that?
Gramps!
He like followed him all the whole way here, literally.
Jin, still you persist. And is that Malos?
Azurda.
They all know each other. Look at him, Jin, just staring him down.
Rex, get on!
Got it!
Rex!
I think he left me. Oh no. No, Mark's got Nia. I thought they left her behind. I think Siri in Rex's hand.
Hold on tight!
Stop them! Open fire! Turn her around! Ready the cannon!
It's no use. They're out of range.
Damn it!
They gave us the slip.
Turn around.
I mean, Azurda came in
The Aegis is
clutch.
awake. That's enough for now. I'll have Akras up and down.
That'll have to do.
Well, that's chapter 1. I don't know, we might even just... There's a chance we might even just do chapters per episode. I don't know. We shall see. But anyway, that being said, we're going to leave that off here. We're going to pick this up again tomorrow. Well, I'll try and get this up today, but this is probably going to be over an hour, so it's probably going to take... As I said, I could have a video that's 59 minutes and it'll be an hour. As soon as it hits an hour, for some reason it just goes straight to 3 hours. I don't know why. So I'm going to try my best to try. Well, I'm going to record more regardless. But I'm going to try. My goal is to try and get more up today. But there is a good chance there might only be one. But if there is only one today, then we're going to put up like 4 or 5 tomorrow. So do stay tuned for that. And we will be back with Fire Emblem tomorrow as well. I'll get back to Klonoa eventually. I just want to finish these 2 games first. Just because that can be pretty quick. Klonoa is literally going to take like 5 seconds once I get past the level that I'm at. So that's not too much of a worry. I can always do that at a later date. We'll eventually beat it. But I want to get these 2 out of the way. The goal is to try and get all 3 of them out of the way before next Friday. But that's probably going to be impossible with this. I'm going to try my best, even if I have to put up like 10 episodes a day. I don't know. We'll make it work. But with that being said, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. I do hope you enjoyed this game. We're going to be trying to knock it out as much as we can, so do stay tuned for that. But yeah, that being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell knowing the videos go live, and I'll be back again hopefully later today, if not tomorrow. But yeah, until then, take care and peace out.